You've been elected to Congress. Can you pass even one goddamn bill? This is from April 16th, 2015. All right. Congratulations on becoming a member of the U.S. Congress. Now, can you truly enact meaningful change for your constituents and the nation? Are you ready to engage in the rich tradition of democracy? I don't know. Probably doesn't matter whether we're ready or not. We got to do it. Yes, let's get to work, or absolutely time to make a difference. Let's get to work. All right, first things first. What is the initial issue you want to tackle? We got the minimum wage increase, stricter gun control, wider access to birth control, or building a new bridge across a mid-sized river in your district. Oh, that'd be good, like a pork project, as it were. Let's go with the bridge. I'm all about building bridges. Okay, a bridge over this calm river. Gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. Ready to make some legislation? Yeah, submit a bill to the floor of the House of Representatives. Oh, there's Rufus running around in the yard. Can you guys see? Would it be helpful to increase the text size? That might be a little bit better. We got HR 349. To appropriate the funds necessary to build a bridge over a mid-sized river for the purpose of alleviating traffic congestion on nearby bridges. You are now the proud parent of HR 349. After you submitted it to the Speaker, it was sent to the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Unfortunately, you are not on this committee because you do not have seniority. I guess asked to sit on a committee hearing or resign from office? All right, let's see. Is this a death? Let's see if we do that. You resign your seat in the United States Congress just months after the good people of your district elected you to its hallowed halls. When the going got tough, you bailed. That's the person you are. You couldn't cut it, but your replacement seems to be doing pretty well. She has already passed a bill that guarantees thousands of bridges, thousands, will be built in your district. You see this announcement from your hospital bed after contracting tetanus from being bit by a wild stoat. A wild stoat that, right up until it bit you, was your only friend left in this world. And we can return to the checkpoint. All right, so yeah, I guess that was a death. Cool. Too late, it's time for a congressional recess. Fuck, I guess I have to wait. Okay. Congress is still not in session. Continue to wait. Fucking fine, okay. Congress is still not in session. Continue to wait. Jesus Christ, still? Congress is still not in session. Hurry the fuck up, Congress. Congress is still in recess. Also, your father passed away. Maybe say a few words. Definitely say a few words. You were at the lectern at your father's funeral. What do you want to say? It's not until your father is gone that you can truly realize the impact he had on your life. My father taught me about confidence, conviction, and grace. For that, I could never repay him, but he would never want me to. I love you, Dad. My father always buoyed my hopes and dreams. When I was 7, I wanted to be a hockey player. When I was 10, I wanted to be a dancer. When I was 15, I wanted to be a poet. In each endeavor, my father was there for guidance and support. He always made me feel like a superhero. I miss you, Dad. Or my father was a good man. Yes, I could never repay him, but he would never want me to. I love you, Dad. Very well said. Condolences to you and your family. Well, thank you. Thank you, game. Congress is still in recess. Fucking motherfucker. Half this job is waiting. But normally you actually have to, end up, shaking hands and attending events and raising money in your home district, usually when they're out of session. All right, continue to wait. The wait is over. Congress is back. It's about fucking time. All right. Initial polling has shown that your bill does not have the votes to pass. You need help. Who do you want to ask? Represented from Massachusetts, Arizona, or California? All right, which state would be most likely to build bridges? We don't even know what our home state is. Who's got the most rivers, bodies of water, lakes? Definitely not Arizona, so Massachusetts or California? We'll go Massachusetts. They've got covered bridges, too. You approach the Massachusetts representative and he agrees to support your bill. He only asks in return that $100 million is added to fund research on how to get the city of Boston to float 4 inches above the ground and make it so lightning crashes by live plays on an infinite loop from speakers so loud no Bostonian can ever escape it, even if they trap themselves in the thickest bank vault. Do you want to accept his help? What's up with that? No, that's a waste of money. We definitely not. I guess this is politics. Accept his help or kill him. All right, let's kill him. Let's see what happens. This decision was definitely a gamble, and it does not pay off. You are immediately arrested and are later sentenced to death by being strapped to the bridge you fought so hard for while it is destroyed by detonation. Hundreds of thousands of people line the river to applaud your fiery death and poke your charred remains with a stick. Your congressional district is banned from having a congressman for 1,000 years, so everyone leaves and nature slowly reclaims it. In 400 years' time, it becomes a sanctuary for rare birds. Wow, that was quite a death. All right. You think you get another shot after choosing to kill another human being? That's abhorrent! You get no more chances to be a vile piece of dirt. Please do not reload the page to play again. Instead, go immediately to your nearest police station and ask to be put in jail where you belong. So I can't return to the checkpoint? So this time at least we went to jail instead of getting the death penalty. That's a slight upgrade. So I know they're going to have another joke response if I do this. So apparently you didn't go to prison as instructed. Luckily, by pressing that second fake checkpoint button, your IP address has been logged and will be submitted to the NSA immediately. God knows what those guys will do to you. Okay. These are all fake checkpoint buttons. You have been banned from this game because you are an insane criminal. Go bother some other website. Alright, so I guess we have to start over. And we've been banned. Damn. Alright, time to make a difference. We're ready to engage in democracy. Alright, so that first choice was a false one. Let's still build the new bridge. We just know what to avoid this time. Oh yeah, this time we're going to sit into a committee hearing. At the committee hearing, a congressman from Colorado proposes exempting companies that give their employees complimentary Game Boy colors from providing any documentation concerning the legality of their workers. The rest of the committee favors the idea. The fuck? That's not even related to bridges. Tell that dickhead to stop bastardizing this bill, or say nothing. I support the complimentary Game Boy colors for all. Let's say nothing. One second, guys.
Laura.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we have the new HR 349, which is to appropriate the funds necessary to build a bridge over a mid-sized river for the purpose of alleviating traffic congestion on nearby bridges, and to allow all employees who willfully give their employees complimentary Game Boy colors, or employers, excuse me, to be exempt from the requirement of providing legality of aforementioned employees. Oh wow! So you can hire, I guess, illegal aliens if you give them a Game Boy Color. Is the deal? All right, thanks, Sir Marks. No, this is a game. This is absolutely a game. Great. After a few more key changes made after you left the room, HR 349 is ready to be voted on. More changes? Wait, what changes? Christ almighty. Too late. It's time for Congressional Recess. Okay, then we gotta wait through all of this. We're gonna have our dad's funeral in the meantime. Yep. Let's just continue to wait and not say a few words. Really? That was your father? Wow. Congress is still in recess. That didn't seem to matter. Okay. All right, so we asked the person from Massachusetts. Well, let's go California this time. You approach the representative from California. She agrees to support your bill, but in return, she requests that a rider be added to lengthen the bridge by several thousand miles in order to stretch her district into the San Fernando Valley. I know, isn't that terrible, Mingo? The perfect compromise, she explains. Do you want to accept her help? The bridge, several thousand miles? No fucking way. Fine, whatever. Let's just be done with this goddamn bill. Or kill her. Well, we've already killed her. Or we killed the Massachusetts guy. So we know where that takes us. So let's just say, fine, whatever. Let's just be done with this goddamn bill. Alright, to amend the previous proposal in HR 3049 about the bridge over the mid-sized river so that the bridge stretches all the way to the San Fernando Valley in California at the expense of the taxpayers in the state of origin. Oh good, at least my taxpayers don't have to pay for that. Alright, you made that rep very happy. The majority of Congress stands up to applaud your willingness to compromise. Now, the floor is opened to more amendments. Discussion on the bill continues. A representative from Arkansas proposes a rider to the bill, making October 14th National Wheelchair Retailers Day. The motion goes to a vote. Wheelchair retailers, huh? Yes, absolutely. Let's vote yay. The motion passes. A congressman from Texas proposes adding a rider that will require every American to travel to Corpus Christi, Texas, at their own expense, inhale deeply, and say, "Ah, now that's good living," within the next calendar year. How do you wish to vote? Something tells me the way to beat this game is actually just to have everything on the bill. It seems like something that would happen. Vote yay. To officially recognize every October 14th as National Wheelchair Retailers Day, to require each American at their own expense to travel to Corpus Christi, Texas once per annum, and verbally exclaim, "Ah, now that's a good idea." Or now that's good living. It passes. A congresswoman from Washington proposes striking every bill measure except for the part recognizing wheelchair retailers. How do you wish to vote? Well, no, then that tanks my bridge. Wait, that misses the whole point of the bill. Fucking fuck. Nay. At this point, I could give a shit about democracy. Fuck this bill. Vote yay. All right, let's see what happens if we say nay. I'm sure it won't work out. Yep. You stubbornly vote nay, and the bill fails. You have wasted months of your life on this bill, only to turn on it when it needed you most. But you don't feel bad. Oh, I turned on the amendment proposal, not the bill itself. Come on, game. But you don't feel bad or angry or defeated. You just feel nothing. A little girl from your district writes you a letter and asks you why you chose failure instead of success. You don't have an answer. Oh, 6 death. Oh, wow, it takes us back here. Okay. Yes, let's go back. What if we had said we would have passed it? So yes to the bridge. We're saying yes to the wheelchair and the Corpus Christi. And at this point, I could give a shit about democracy. Fuck this bill. Vote yay. Okay, so now it's just National Wheelchair Retailers Day every October 14th. The motion passes and the bridge is history. All right, time for a vote on the whole bill as is. Democracy at work. Vote yay, vote nay, resign with quiet dignity, or resign in disgrace. All right, let's see if we can get the bill passed regardless of what's in it. Vote yay. The bill passes. Congratulations. The Senate loves the idea of recognizing the nobility of wheelchair commerce and hastily votes it through their chamber. The president signs it into law. You have made policy. Well done. Jefferson and Madison would be proud. Oh, I'm sure they would have been. Awesome. there we have it. After 13 minutes and 28 seconds, we have made policy. It wasn't the policy we necessarily wanted, but it's that policy we got, damn it. And that's what counts. Now we can claim that we're a legislator that actually got something done. Wheelchair Retailers Day every October 14th. So I'm curious if let's see if there are multiple ways to get this, but I'm wondering, yeah, like if we'd done minimum wage increase, is it like funnel into the same spot? Unfortunately, you were elected with the support of small business owners, and this is an issue they will definitely not approve of. Politically, this is not a good time to try this. Maybe in a few years. Damn. Okay, let's pick something else. Stricter gun control. Wow, it's your first day of Congress, and you're going to take on the gun lobby? Look, you should know that they're going to bury you before you've even gotten started. At that point, you won't be able to make headway on any of the reforms you have planned. Better hold off on this one until at least your second term, if you get elected again, of course. Damn, well, I guess I'll pick another issue. Wider access to birth control. A straw poll conducted in your state just 5 weeks ago shows that the public is sharply divided on this issue. Championing it now would put any chance for re-election in serious doubt. You don't want to be a one-term loser, do you? Better pick another. Okay, so it does all funnel into the bridge. Let's see if we get back to where we had been. Let's see at the end what would have happened. Waiting through all of the recess. We'll do a representative from Arizona for fun. You approach he agrees to support your bill. He asks for a rider providing significant tax incentives to Americans who get surgery to install a tiny little gun at the back of their throat, enabling them to shoot a bullet out of their mouth whenever they feel threatened. I give up. Yeah, sure, accept his help. Okay, and we still have the Game Boy Colors. National Wheelchair Retailers, yay. Okay, so it all kind of funnels in together. Now that's good living. Oh, wait, we know what happens here. Yeah, you die if we turn on the bill. Right, okay. So, and if you say no, definitely not. By refusing the help of your congressional colleague, who is far more tenured and respected than you, a congressional freshman, you have enraged them. During the debate on the bill, the representative stands up and says you're another pork barrel, shit-stained politics as usual ass-toothed gargoyle that slobbers dutifully on the Quran as a witless baby might. A majority of the chamber stands up and applauds. Looks like you've lost the support of your fellow legislators. Time to try to get support from the private sector. With any luck, garnering their favor will help you win back the room. Who would you like to speak to? Well, in this case, definitely Bridges for a Stronger America if we're trying to get a bridge built. You contact this bridge think tank, and it turns out they are funded and supervised exclusively by ExxonMobil. They agree to help you out, but only if a clause is added to your bill, requiring the bridge to be made out of frozen oil, constantly cooled to 15 degrees Fahrenheit by giant oil-powered Freon generators. Do you want to accept the help of Bridges for a Stronger America, ExxonMobil? Rub temples vigorously or long exhale. Let's do the exhale. All right, ExxonMobil uses considerable influence to garner large support for your bill, and you just barely have a majority. The New York Times editorial board writes an op-ed condemning you for mortgaging the future of the country for a pork barrel oil bridge. Discussion on the bill continues. Okay, then you get the retail. So what if we wrote no to the retailers? Wheelchair retailers. Before you can vote, your party whip comes by and tells you that it is imperative to support this measure. Refusing to will be seen as an act of war against the party, and the consequences will be severe. How do you wish to vote? Fuck this loser, I'm still voting nay. Well, you pissed off the party whip, who is really one of the people you should never piss off. Like a vice grip, former friends turn on you, squashing your relevance and political ambition into a fine muesli. Congress almost immediately votes the bill down, then passes a motion to cancel your birthday. The president signs it into law, and his approval immediately skyrockets. A little girl... Oh, yeah, and then she asks you why you broke democracy. All right, so yeah, I guess we got a sense for how... Basically, everything funnels, so I think while the variables may change slightly, I think ultimately, at least in this one, the only way to win is to accept all the compromises that strip out probably the bridge, what you were trying to get legislated to begin with. So yeah, I mean, and we'll be interested to see if any of the others vary at all, but it's a thing. There's definitely some, and they did, I think, at least for this one with Congress, they did capture some of the issues with it, shall we say. Yes, wheelchair salesmen are the best. All right, very nice. Let's head over here. So that, I think now that takes the cake now as our shortest game.